Greetings, Bassketeers. Josh Fossgreen here with our final riff multiplication lesson. I just realized that the word multiplication sounds boring because it sounds like math, but you know, if you've been following this series, it's not boring because it means you can take one little idea that you know and turn it into thousands of new musical ideas so that improvising can be non-threatening and simple to get into, and so that if you're already improvising, you don't get stuck playing the same dumb bass solo every time. Here we go. Download the PDF by clicking the link in the description that says download the PDF. And that'll give you what you need to follow along. We're using the same lick we've been using for this whole series. And the reason I use the same lick for all 6 of these lessons is because I want you to see how many things you can do to one little 8-note idea. We've looked at so many little strategies. Today we're going to finish up by looking at a couple more rhythmic strategies for tweaking this into some new ideas. The first thing is really simple. It's just playing with half or double timing your idea. And all you need to do that is double or half the rhythmic values within the line. In this case, it's really simple because it's just 8 straight 16th notes. So all we need to do to half time it is to turn them into 8th notes. So we've been playing this riff like this, 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and just as 8 straight 16th notes. So now we're just going to play it as 8 straight 8th notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. We could start it on a different 8th note position, which kind of gets to our rhythmic sequencing idea from the last lesson, but for now let's just start it on 1, so we'll just go like this, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let's do that together, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so it's a lot more chill and relaxed now rather than the way we were playing it. Now this doesn't quite work at this tempo because it's pretty fast, but you can also double time what you're playing. So instead of 8 16th notes, now we're going to play 8 32nd notes, and let's try starting those on beat 4. This is going to be fast. I may not play it very well. Let's see how it goes. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's pretty fast. I'm not even going to bother doing a play along for that. But you get the ideas. You can get a very different feeling out of these just by doubling or having the speed. And those will be, one of those will be more useful than the other depending on the speed of the thing you're starting with. If I was starting with a slower thing, then the doubling would make more sense. If I'm starting with a fast thing like we're doing here, then the halving makes more sense. Got it? Half time, double time. Idea in the bag. Final rhythmic concept for riff multiplying is new time signatures. Okay, so we're used to playing this riff in 4/4 now. We've played with some different permutations of those rhythmic possibilities, but I could just as easily adapt this riff to 3/4 time. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 2 3. I could also throw this into 7. I'll just turn it into 8th notes, put it in 7 8, and then the last note will end up on beat 1 since we're losing an 8th note in the bar. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, I could do that with 5. I could put it in 13 or 15 or something if I really wanted to. I don't know how useful that would be, but then again, I don't really write music in those signatures these days. So playing with new time signatures can be great, especially the 4/4 to 3/4 conversion, and especially for soloing ideas, because thinking of ideas on the fly in 3/4, oftentimes you find, wow, I know all my licks in 4, and now I'm constantly running out of time. So, so playing around in 3 is a really great thing to do too. And any other time signature that you're using frequently, for most people, that's 4/4 and 3/4. Well, my bassketeering friends, we've reached the end of the Multiply Your Riffs series, which means, A, that you are awesome because you actually watched all these videos and you're going to get so much out of it, unlike those schmucks who decided to watch videos of kittens instead. And B, you're equipped with a lot of strategies, whether you're a person who's comfortable improvising and being creative or not. Simple strategies you can use to turn one idea into thousands of ideas by combining the strategies we've used. Let me try that sentence again. The strategies we've used. We didn't really talk about all the combinations you could do, but between all the different ways to change the notes, all the different ways to change the rhythms, all the different ways you can change a fingering, the different time signatures you can put it into, you could just turn anything into anything this way, practically, which is great. And the point is just to get your feet wet and give you some ways that you can play with stuff, and then it's up to you to take it there. So please, 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 please make me a happy teacher and actually do this with some riffs you know. Let me know in the comments that you're doing your homework and you're being a good little student, so that I know that some of you are benefiting from this, because this is something I really benefit from, and I just think it's a fun, interesting way to approach the instrument and playing music, where you hear, oh yeah, that's an idea, I wonder what I can do with that. How about this little thing? How about I tweak the notes? How about I change the rhythmic sequence? Doodly doodly do. So many things you can do. I really hope that you'll take the initiative to do them. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Ha 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 ha, the power of bass compels you. Subscribe to this channel for more bass lessons, or click on the video preview to watch another one right now. Ha 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 ha.